atmosphere like down here in North Dakota?
It's something different.
Snaps, fakes it, looks to his left, throws it. 24, wide open, downfield, nothing but net. It's a touchdown for the North DeSoto Griffin.
All right, welcome back to another episode of Griffin Plus. It's me and my guy, Coach Jared Jennings today, head coach of the Fighting Griffins. Coach, last time we talked, you were undefeated. You're not undefeated, but you barely lost any. 20-5. Had a good season so far.
It's been a great start. We had some games we wound up dropping. We didn't play our best, but we've overall done a great job of learning from those mistakes and getting better, and had a great start so far.
So yeah, that's what I looked at that. You lost the 3 games down south, tough, on the road, 3 great teams, and then you've lost to 2 pretty dang good teams, ULAB and John Curtis. What do you gain, though, from those losses, like especially the ones on a long road trip?
Yeah, I think adversity lets you evaluate as a coach, how your kids are going to respond. If you don't get any adversity, you don't know how that looks until you see it, and you want to see it early. All the teams you mentioned, 4 of the teams we lost to are in the top 10 in their respective divisions. So we knew they'd be quality teams. We saw some good arms, which we wanted to see, and we learned a lot from that. And to our kids' credit, they bounced back very well, got back to work immediately, and just learned from it. So,
yeah, I mean, you got back to Stonewall and just got right back to it. So you've had some hot hands at the plate, some hot bats. Luke Delafield being one. He goes from football straight to baseball. Braden Jones, Porter Doyle. In fact, I wrote down here, Luke's leading the teams in RBIs with 24. That's what I saw on Game Changer. I feel like that's right.
That's about right. Close.
Yeah. And then Porter Doyle, Miller Warren, and Drake Parker. Drake being a sophomore with 21. Those guys seem to be the anchor of the lineup, correct?
Yeah, they're the guys in the middle that are driving guys in for sure.
Right. Who would you say is also getting hot, you think, at the right time?
I think there's a few. I think it starts at the top with Colton LaCour. He's been not just getting hot; had a great year all year.
Yeah, grand slam against Northwood.
Last night he had 6 RBIs, grand slam, a double, and a single. He, as a leadoff guy, he's leading our team in runs scored, which is what you want. But he's right behind the guys you just mentioned. He think he's 18 RBIs, which is incredible for a leadoff hitter, which kind of talks about how much depth we have in our lineup. Yeah. The bottom of our lineup is getting on base, and then he's able to come up after the first time at bat of the game and drive people in, and he's done a good job of that. So he's done a great job. Christian Ashworth's another guy that's done a good job for us. He's really come on the last 3 or 4 weeks. He started slow, which is not really characteristic of him, but he's done a good job of settling in and had some big hits for us. Hit a 2-run bomb against Buckeye to tie the game. Made a great play last night up the middle at second base. He's thrown about 4 guys out from the outfield. He's very accurate with his throws, so he's been a big part of us. And then another guy is Ian Ellis, the sophomore, stepped up and played. He's batting over 400 on the season with a lot of at-bats, right behind Luke. So he's done a great job for us as well.
400 as a sophomore is crazy. Him and Drake Parker absolutely murdered the ball. And then also both pitching pretty well, right?
Yes, very, very well.
Yeah.
Ian threw 5 innings last night, I think 68 pitches, gave it 3 hits. So he did it very efficient with all his pitches.
Right. So let's talk about that. So this has been a hectic week for y'all. You had Northwood Tuesday at home, win. At Northwood Thursday, win. Which those are always like, when you play Northwood at anything, it's like emotional, right? It's a big game, and it's just like it takes a lot. Even if I know you guys won 11-1 yesterday,
yeah,
but that's not your traditional 11-1. We just whatever that took a lot. It takes a lot out of you. But then so now you've got Airline Saturday, 5A opponent, and then Calvary Monday, right up the road, you could say. Kids want to win that one. And then you got District right back at it next week. So talk about Ian, how important that was for him to pitch those 5
Ian
innings.
and Luke on Tuesday night both threw complete games, which allows us to have guys ready for Saturday and Monday. After our game last night, Coach Odom drives our bus, and he mentioned that's 13 of the last 14. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we beat Northwood 13 of the last 14 times we played them in baseball.
That's what I'm talking about.
Which, it is, like you said, they're a great program. They're well coached. It's always a big environment, big game against Northwood, but I didn't realize it was that. So that's pretty impressive. But, Airline's a great 5A team. We're going to get their best arms, which we like to see them. That'll be a good challenge. And then Monday we play Calvary. Bo Waddell and his group's coming over to our place. I think it's the first time we ever played them in baseball. I know in my 10 years we haven't played them here.
Really?
So, so it might be the first time ever. So that'll be
played them in softball, and they've got like the second best softball team in the country.
They're very good in softball this year.
I'm sure they're pretty salty at baseball too. That'll be fun. And then you got Minden next week for possibly the district title, right?
So we're 4-0 in district. Minden's 2-2. So if we can win one of the two or win both, then we'll be the district champs and play next Wednesday in the district championship game against the other side of the district.
Do we play them first here on Tuesday, or we go to
We're
Minden?
at Minden Tuesday.
And then at
Here,
home.
At home Thursday.
So, yeah, we hope we can clinch it at Minden. But if
that'd
not,
be nice.
you get a shot at home.
Yeah, we'll throw Luke at him and see what it looks like.
Can't wait for that. I'm going to try to make that one, Coach. I've been telling you, it's hard. I got two
Yeah.
little girls. It's hard to just go up to a baseball game. But
I understand that. I got 4 kids, so I get that. I get you.
Yeah, you for sure get it. So, yeah, huge week. Another thing, Coach, so, like, in football, we always highlight somebody that may not show up on the stat sheet, maybe it's maybe an O-lineman, somebody that's, maybe doesn't make the tackle but's eating up a block and doing his assignment. Do you have any of those guys on your baseball team that, you may not be able to look at the box score or the stat book and be like, where's he at? But you know where he's at because he's a big part of your team.
Yeah, I think 3 guys come to mind. First, Trace Ogle is just such a consummate leader.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't
LC commit.
He's doing great, but he gets overshadowed with his other guys.
Right.
But he's constant, hard worker, leader for our team. Another guy is Peyton Shaw, our catcher, who doesn't get to bat all the time. He's kind of right on the border of getting to bat or not. But the way that works out with our pitching, who's pitching, and how we bring guys in and relief, sometimes he gets DH for. But he's done a great job behind the plate, controlling the game, controlling base runners, and we're very proud of what he's done for us this year. And then Peyton Alexander is another guy last night. Braden Jones tweaked his back in batting practice, and so we let Peyton know he's going to play right field and bat ninth. And he had a 2-out walk that led to the grand slam by LaCour, and then he also had a double off the wall, scored an RBI, scored a run. So he had a really good game. I was very proud of him. He's an extremely hard worker, great kid, and easy to root for. And so we're proud of him too. So
absolutely. I mean, yeah, when you got guys, again, you have to have those like glue guys on every team, in every program, in every sport that aren't going to get, some crazy maybe accolade or hit a grand slam or maybe even score a touchdown or whatever, but they are a necessity
definitely
for that team. I like to think I was that guy at 5'7.5" on my sports teams. Was never the guy, but I just do whatever coach
Solid.
asks me. Yeah, just try to do the best. Try to do anything. Coach, so you've got, 9 regular season games?
with the district championship, it'd be 9. Yes.
Yeah, with the district championship, be 9. You got Shreve, Evangel toward the end, Weston at the end. How big? Now, those aren't district games, but, baseball is kind of done with district, and some teams just are done, and they kind of sit out until playoffs start. But how important are those big games, those games against Evangel and Shreve and Weston, even if they may not – because does Weston count to your power ratings or no? It does?
Yes.
So how big are those games for you there at the end?
They're huge, man. The top 8 teams get a bye the first round. You're guaranteed a round 2 home game. If you're a top 4, you're guaranteed the next round, the third round, quarterfinals at your place if you keep winning. And then if you're a top 2 seed, you get to have the semifinals at your place, which we learned last year. The last game of the season against Weston allowed us to jump Lutcher and be able to host round 2, which saves you about $10,000 in travel fees, and you get to sleep in your own bed. So it's a huge advantage to play at home. So we know we're shooting for the top 2 seed, and if we are able to win out, obviously you got to win one at a time.
Right.
But if we can continue to play well and win, we have a chance to be a top 2 seed, which we're excited about.
Yeah, I mean, just like, in football too, like hosting something in Stonewall is a
Special
game changer.
Yes.
It is special. I mean, last year I was there at the semifinal game against Lutcher. I mean, what an environment. It's crazy. It's just like, it's like a Friday night.
Yeah.
The whole town, whole North DeSoto, just shows up and supports the guys. It's huge. Coach, we're rooting for you. Next time we record, this was short and sweet.
Yeah.
But next time we record, we got to do a playoff preview, and you're going to be the 1 seed.
I like that.
Let's speak it into existence, Coach.
So we're not scared to go and play anywhere on the road, but we love playing at home. So
Absolutely.
it'll be great.
Absolutely.
So.
Thanks,
All right,
Coach.
Coach Whitman, you're up.
Yeah, Coach Whitman, whenever you're ready,
Let's
man.
go.
Stop dodging us.
Looks for number 7. Beautiful pass. He was triple covered.
What's that atmosphere like down here in North Dakota?
It's something different.
Snaps. Fakes it. Looks to his left. Throws it. 24. Wide open. Downfield. Nothing but net. It's a touchdown for the North DeSoto Griffin.